Man, I really appreciate this, man.
Let's see. We met for the first time. What was it? 6, 7 years ago.
Route 92.
This little dude walks in with a CD in his hand. Hey man, I could sing. I'm like, yeah, I guess. Because so many times that happens, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, my hair was parted, and I was wearing some nerdy glasses and a bow tie, and
yeah, I didn't know what I was gonna hear. I didn't know if it was gonna be pop or heavy metal. I wasn't sure at the time.
Yanni.
But it was good, man. You sang. I think you sang Montgomery Gentry, "Lucky Man."
Yeah.
And
some George Jones.
It blew me away. It was incredible, and I'm happy now that you finally got something that we can play on the radio.
Yeah. Want to hear a story about it?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Well, it all started. There was an engineer named Kobe working at Holbrook Studio. He heard me sing one night, and they do different things for different companies like that, commercials and whatnot. And he asked me if I wanted to do help out a casino. A casino was doing. They wanted to do a commercial with the kind of country music themed, and so I went in there and he said, let's do something upbeat. And I said, hey, let me do Unwound. And we recorded it, and it's just kind of been sitting there. I guess it's probably been about a year.
Mm-hmm.
Probably been just sitting around about a year, and then.
So about a year, and then it just grew some feet and started walking.
Well, I gotta give props to Sal Malonson. Sal Malonson, I hooked up with Sal. We did a couple gigs together, me, him, and Keith Blair, and he said, "Hey man," he said, "do you have anything that would be of good quality that I could pass on to get played on the radio?" And I said, "Yeah." And he put it out there, and then
it all of a sudden it just blew up.
Yeah, it just blew up, and then Al sending me a message Sunday night, say, "Hey man, why don't you come on down to the studio?" I'm like, do what? So pretty much here I am, and been doing some gigs here and there.
Well, yeah, you were doing an acoustic show, but now you've got the full band together.
Yeah, working on some things with a band, and trying to get more band gigs going. And
right now, though, we do have a show lined up, and that's going to be September 3rd.
That's right, at Papa's on that river.
That's out in Milton.
9 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
And we would really appreciate the support. Come out, listen to some great classic country music, a little bit of rock, a little bit of blues.
First time with Rory Suire and the full band for a whole 4 hours.
Yeah, pretty much. It's been a lot of acoustic stuff, but we're going to kick it off with a band. And like I said, we'd really appreciate the support. Come on out. We're going to have a great time.
So people should go out, because years from now, when you're touring the nation, and your ticket is ticket is a hot item at the Cajun Dome, people's going to be able to say, you know what, I remember when I went to see Rory Suire at Papa's on that river, and it was his first time playing with a band.
If the corporate machine allows that.
Oh, sometimes.
God willing.
Corporate cannot say no when the talent is that good and it's that demanding.
Let's see how it rolls out, brother, man. See how it rolls out. I want to give a shout out to my family in Lafitte. And also got some family listening over in Aguascalientes, Mexico.
Wow.
Hola, mi familia.
Wow, that's a 4 ways down.
Roger that. Yes, sir.
Do appreciate you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Rory, let's talk a little bit about who you are, for those that don't know the name Rory Suire. Where you come from, who you are, how long you've been doing this thing called music.
I grew up in Farkle Island, and I grew up to all kinds of music, a lot of swamp pop, country, soul music, Otis Redding, Percy Sledge. Then on the weekends, I'd be over there at my uncle's house. They'd listen to Zeppelin and, all the rock music, so I got fed on pretty much all the genres, and I had such a love for it, and country music's always been in my heart. I mean, I grew up on Merle, Waylon, Johnny Cash. I mean, the list goes on and on. And my mom and dad would sit around and listen to music, and I would sing with them when I was a kid, and and it just stuck with me, man.
Did you wake
I
up,
love music.
Did you wake up one day and say, "Hey, I think I sound pretty good. I'm gonna start singing"? Or how did that all happen?
I don't know, man. I just always had a love for country music, and I just started singing one day, and I was like, I guess I sound okay. And then you know, a lot of people started complimenting me. I was like,
you
well,
were
you know, the first time I ever sang was at the old wagon wheel.
Karaoke. You used to do karaoke quite a bit.
Yeah, it was a jam session with Mr. Howard Noel.
Okay.
And I started off with I did a George Jones song, and people loved it. And I was nervous. I had my back towards the crowd. I was nervous, man. And I remember Mr. Howard was like, "Hey, boy, man, you sound good. They like you. Turn around." And from there on out, I just kind of rolled with it. And
so, are you getting better at that, or are you learning to face the crowd?
I mean, I think I've gotten a lot better with it, you know.
I remember I saw you at the Silver Slipper with Jamie Neal a while back.
Yeah.
And you were singing with your back too, and I was like, "What you doing, man? I'm nervous. I don't like people looking at me."
I had some back problems. No. But man, I want to give a shout out to some people that's helped me in this process. You know, let me sit in and sing some songs and show support for me. Ken Holloway, Jamie Neal Kelly, Justin Lewis has been supportive of me, trying to score some gigs and stuff like that. And Sal Balançon, I appreciate y'all very much. Keith Blair.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Louisiana has a big old ball and gumbo pot full of talented musicians, and any way we can, let's support Louisiana music, Louisiana artists.
And you just became another ingredient into that gumbo, so.
I guess so, man, and I hope it continues on, you know.
Let's talk about your band. That's going to be September 3rd, the first full band gig at Papa's on that River in Milton. Who's some of the guys that you got backing you up?
We got Justin Lewis on guitar, Chad Bowe on bass, Chris Hemel on keyboards and vocals, and Mr. Tim Corville on drums.
You got some talented guys right there backing you up, man.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to it. That's going to be it's going to be a Saturday night, September 3rd. Is it Saturday?
Yeah.
Or is that a Friday?
Yeah, it's going to be a Saturday.
It's going to be a Saturday night, September 3rd. Papa's on that River in Milton. Circle it on your calendar. Put a big X on it. Set an alarm in your phone to remind you about it. Make sure you go out there and support some great music and some great musicians. Rory Suire. You want to play the song, bro?
Sure. Let it roll, baby.
Here is Rory Suire. It's called Unwound, and it's on right now at kbon 101.1. kbon 101.1. That's Rory Suire and Unwound. Rory, I mean, you're working on getting some original stuff out right now.
Yeah, I'm in the process of finishing up a song. It's about my personal experiences with drinking and driving. And I tell my friends, if people can't relate to this song, something's wrong. I mean, just go check out Lafayette Mugshots, and I think a lot of people can.
I think most of us have appeared on
what
those.
I have. Yeah, you know, I mean, so. But it's just it's a very personal song to me. It's just one of those songs you kind of make bad decisions and you just try to rise above it. And
so when can we expect that song to be ready?
I need to finish up on some of the lyrics. I'm sitting down with a good friend of mine, Matt Thornton, and we're gonna try to work out try to cut out the edges and try to complete it. And I'm planning to meet up with him about another couple weeks.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on a time limit now.
All right.
What the date
and
today
then
is the 9th.
I gotta get the musicians together and get it recorded.
Well, so it's the 9th, so I'm gonna give you. It's August 9th.
Depression.
I'm gonna give you.
Depression.
I'm gonna give you before Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Before Christmas.
All right. All right.
And
Matt, if you're listening, the temperature just turned up a little bit.
So here's the deal: if we don't get that song out before Christmas, you'll buy me a 12-pack.
Oh man, some natty light over.
And if you do get the song out before Christmas,
Pat Blue Ribbon.
I'm gonna find something that I can do for you.
Like a $500 gift card at Best Buy, or.
Well, maybe I can hook you up with a $50 gift certificate to Kochner's Grocery in Cross Springs or something.
Some crackling.
Some crackling, some specialty meat, something.
Some teeth breakers.
So that's the deal. Get it out before Christmas. I'll give you $50 in meat. And if you don't get it out before Christmas, you just buy me a 12-pack of beer.
All right, man.
Anyway, man, I appreciate you for stopping by and visiting with us. And don't forget, September 3rd, like I said, Papa's on that River in Milton. Make sure you're there. I'm going to be there. I want to see you out there as well.
And I also have a website, RorySuireBand.com. Feel free to check it out.
You're on Facebook as well, and you post all your updates there?
That is correct. That is correct.
Just go to Facebook and search Rory, Rory Suire.
And if you guys missed out on the date, I'm putting stuff up on Facebook, dates and whatnot. So just keep in touch with me, add me as a friend, and I'll be glad to accept your friendship request. And I just want to say, God bless each and every one of y'all, and God bless the United Parishes of Louisiana.
There you go. I like it. I like it a lot. It's Rory Suire right there on kbon 101.1. Rory, as I tell everybody who steps foot in the studio with me, I have an open door policy, so you're welcome back anytime. Just give me a holler.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. And thanks, everybody, for listening. Much appreciated. God bless.
We got Ellis Vanacore coming up. Cars Fortno on the way, doing some car jam for you next, right here. kbon 101.1.
Especially means that Pratt Springs is home to the
Sweet.